You know that advice we've all heard a million times? Tell everyone your goals, for accountability. Well, what if I told you that's not just wrong? What if it's the very thing that's sabotaging you before you even start? Today, we're going to dig into a powerful, almost rebellious idea, the secret advantage of keeping your ambitions to yourself. Just let that sink in for a second. This idea completely flips the script on modern motivation. It basically says that the moment you post that New Year, New Me goal on social media, you've already shot yourself in the foot. But come on, how could that possibly be true?
It just feels totally backward, doesn't it? I mean, how could sharing a dream be a bad thing? Well, the answer has nothing to do with jinxing it or bad luck. It's all about a sneaky little trick your own brain plays on you, a psychological trap that most of us fall right into, without ever seeing it coming.
Okay, so here's where we get into the cool but kind of scary brain science. When you announce that big goal, I'm going to run a marathon, or I'm finally starting my business, something really fascinating and frankly a little bit dangerous happens inside your head. Your brain gets a taste of the reward before you've even laced up your running shoes. So here's how it works. You announce your goal, right? And immediately the praise rolls in. Wow, that's so amazing. You're going to kill it. That social validation feels good. And it triggers a rush of dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical in your brain. But here's the trap. That dopamine hit gives you a premature sense of accomplishment. Your brain feels like it's already done something awesome just from talking.
So you might be thinking, what's the big deal? A little confidence boost can't hurt, right? Well, actually it can. That good feeling is a trick. It's a dangerous substitute for actual progress, and it creates something we call the achievement illusion.
And this right here is the absolute core of the problem. That satisfaction from all the likes and praise, it creates what's called imaginary progress. Your brain literally mistakes the good feeling of being validated for the good feeling of actually putting in the work. And let's be real, why would you do the hard part when your brain thinks you're already halfway to the finish line?
So let's define it. The achievement illusion is believing that talking about a goal is a step towards achieving it. It's not. It's like a counterfeit victory. It robs you of the real fuel, the drive you need for when things get tough. You've already cashed the emotional check, so you've got way less incentive to actually do the work.
All right, so if talking is a trap, what's the escape plan? We need to look at the alternative, the incredible power of silence. This is the strategy that some of the world's most effective and successful people use. And guess what? They rarely, if ever, talk about it.
You really have two paths you can take here. On one side, you've got vocal ambition. It's constantly looking for likes, for praise, for that external pat on the back. It thinks talking is progress. But on the other side, you have silent ambition. It couldn't care less about validation. It only cares about tangible results. It's fueled by an internal fire, and it knows that the only thing that actually counts as progress is progress.
Man, I love this quote. Scary discipline is quiet. It just nails it, doesn't it? The people who are truly formidable, the ones really making moves, they don't need to post about their hustle. Their focus isn't on the appearance of work, it's on the work itself.
And this all boils down to one simple, incredibly powerful idea. Privacy is power. See, when you keep your goals to yourself, you're not just avoiding that psychological trap we talked about. You're giving yourself a massive strategic advantage. You're shielded from other people's opinions, you're laser-focused, and honestly, you become unpredictable. No one sees you coming.
So, how do we actually put this into action? It's really about a fundamental shift in your mindset. You have to stop seeking applause for your intentions and start earning respect for your results. Let the finished product, the achieved goal, be the only statement you ever need to make. All right, let's get tactical. Here's your playbook. First, protect your motivation like it's a full tank of gas, because it is. Don't let empty praise drain it before the journey even begins. Second, be ruthless with yourself and reject imaginary progress. Likes and comments are not milestones on your journey. Third, embrace that quiet, consistent discipline. The real magic happens when absolutely no one is watching. And finally, adopt the mindset that the finish line is the only announcement that truly matters. This is the bottom line. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. Stop telling the world what you're about to do and pour every single ounce of that energy into doing it. Move in silence. Because when you finally get there, when you cross that finish line, the result will speak for itself. And trust me, it will be so much louder and more powerful than any announcement you could have ever made beforehand.
So the next time you set a big, audacious goal for yourself, I want you to stop and think. Don't think about who you're going to tell or what your Instagram caption will be. Instead, ask yourself a much, much more powerful question. What great work are you now going to do in secret?